In this video, we're going to work on adding integers with the same sign. So if we take a look here and we recall what the definition of integers is, it's a set of whole numbers and their opposites. So we have an example here where we have all our positive numbers here on the right side of 0. We have all the negative numbers here on the left side of 0. So we take an example here. We have number 2 is positive, so the opposite of that is negative 2. Here they give us in the picture that 4, and the opposite is negative 4. So what I would like you to do now is pause the video. I would like you to find what is the opposite of negative 5 and what is the opposite of 6. So now that you've answered that question there, one of the things that we have to do is we have to follow our math practice number 5, using appropriate tools strategically, and where we have to model what it is that we're doing. So one of the ways that we do that is with integer chips. And as you can see right here, we have these integer chips. Let me turn my pen back on. We have these integer chips here. We have the positive chip, which we have shown in yellow with a positive number, and we have the negative chip here shown in red and with the negative sign. So the way that this works is I'm going to put up just a number here. I'm going to put up, let's say, 3. Okay, so I have that. Make it a little bigger for you to see that. And then what I do is, to model that, I'm going to bring down 3 chips. So let me get those. Got my little cloner on here. So there's 3 chips. And then if I'm going to do, say, negative 4, okay, then make that a little bigger for you to see. Same thing. I bring down 4 negative chips, okay? So we're still not really working on adding chips or adding integers of the same sign, because if I added these, they're different signs. This is positive, this is negative. So let's go here. So let's go ahead and look at how we're going to do a positive integer. So we'll just take a real simple, how about 2 plus 5, okay? And we all know that since first grade, that's going to equal 7, all right? So I take, give me 2, 1, and 2, okay? Oops, bring that down a little more. So then I add 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? So now I have my 2 here, plus the 5 I brought here gives me my 7. So that's adding the integer chips of the same sign. Let's go try the negative now. And make it a little easier so it doesn't take as long. So let's go negative 1 plus negative 3. Oops. Didn't get that right. So negative 3. And that's going to equal negative 4. So how do you say it gets that? Well, let's take a look here. Alright, so I'm going to bring down 1 chip. So there's 1 negative chip. And then I'm going to bring down 3 more. So here comes my second one. That's the first of my third, 3. There's my second. And there's my 3. So here's my 1. So that's the negative 1 there. And here's my 3. So if I count them all together, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 4 negative chips. And that's adding integers with the same sign.